You're watching WMAR-2 News.
Welcome to WMAR-2 News. I'm Kelly Swoop. A judge granted Adnan Syed's motion for a sentence reduction, meaning he doesn't have to return to prison. But he's still a convicted murderer. He was found guilty in 2000 of killing Heyman Lee, his ex-girlfriend. The judge ruled on Thursday that Syed is not a danger to the public and that justice will be better served by a reduced sentence. Syed was able to file the motion for a reduced sentence under the Juvenile Restoration Act because he was under 18 when the crime happened and had already served 20 years. The lawyer for Lee's family sent us a statement that said in part, "We hope that one day Mr. Syed can summon the courage to take responsibility for his crime and express sincere remorse." Well, the Trump administration wants to make significant cuts on medical research funding. A federal judge halted those cuts. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University say that if it's reversed or if Congress approves the cuts, it will really harm patient health.
The research that we do is important because it literally is going to help save lives. It's going to prevent people from dying. In my instance, it's from cancer, but other people do work in cardiovascular disease and diabetes and dementia and Alzheimer's work and HIV.
The cuts come from funding for the National Institutes of Health. Most of its budget, more than $35 billion a year, goes to universities, hospitals, and other research groups. Until the court fight is done, researchers aren't sure what they can afford. It impacts research on new cures and treatments, as well as how we get data, including on how to prevent suicides.
I think it's important people realize that suicide is a public health crisis. Overdose is a public health crisis. These are things that we can only address through a public health lens. These are things we need to be applying our resources towards. And although they use resources, there's few things that are as valuable as human life. And if we're going to be spending money on something, saving lives seems like a pretty clear winner.
The Trump administration said a stricter funding gap at the NIH would save the government $4 billion a year.
Sunny skies heading into Friday and not as windy. Still noticeable, but better. That'll take us into the weekend where Saturday brings a scattered shower chance early, but most of the day is dry. We spring forward into Sunday, losing an hour. Sunset will be later, but so will the sunrise. Mostly sunny skies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That warms us up in a big way. How about low 70s by the middle of next week? Temperatures soar to well above average. While not in the record territory, some rare air for sure and the warmest of the season on the way. Hang in there. Kelly?
Thanks, Chris. Stick with us online at WMAR2news.com all day for updates on top stories and breaking news. And also for news and weather while you're on the go, download the WMAR2 News app in your phone's app store.